Expected to be elected to the helm of the country's richest metro, the City of Johannesburg, tomorrow. SABC Political reporter Aldrin Sampear looks at the evolution of the opposition party and where it finds itself in the current political landscape.
Of the Progressive Party.
The DA, like many parties, can trace its roots back to a breakaway movement, the Progressive Federal Party, formed by the United Party MPs who broke away after the party voted against returning land to black people in 1959. The breakthrough came in 1999 when the party, then known as the Democratic Party, under the leadership of Tony Leon, launched a new strategy.
You see, all these events point to one fact. The Fight Back campaign has worked. Our campaign has awoken a complacent and arrogant government.
The campaign was interpreted as Fight Blacks. Either way, it secured the Democratic Party 9.56% of the national vote, surpassing the National Party to become the official opposition in Parliament. It was also a turning point for the ANC. The ruling party, the ANC, secured its first two-third majority. The year 2000 saw the birth of the Democratic Alliance, following the merger with the new National Party and the Federal Alliance. That same year, the party won its first metro, the city of Cape Town. 7 years later, its mayor, Helen became party leader.
We can, we must, and we will.
She would oversee the party's coalition with the Independent Democrats in Cape Town. Patricia de Lille's ID soon swallowed by the DA. A similar attempt with the Gang in 2014 failed. That year saw the party that is often labelled as a white minority party almost take on a different identity, like during its 2012 march to Kosatu, the DA marched to Luthuli House. Last year, it elected its first black leader, Mmusi Maimane.
When we take power in Tshwane, in Nelson Mandela Bay, it will not be through the barrel of a gun. It will be as a result of millions of South Africans coming together and casting their votes at the ballot box to vote for change.
Campaigning took on a new shape, from the small town hall manifesto launches to the stadium status, to incorporating social media and old-school door-to-door campaigning.
The DA does have a plan. It does have a long-term plan. And at the different phases of history, it assumes a different manifestation. But I think for now, they might have reached stability and they might reach a plateau pretty soon. They might stabilize. But it will not be a wise thing to change Mmusi Maimane within 10 years.
The DA might have only increased its overall voter support by 3% since 2011, but it's the party's historical ability to draw in small parties that has secured it the thrones in 2 additional metros and possibly the third this Monday. Will some of these parties too be swallowed up? Only time will tell. Aldrin Sampear, SABC News, Johannesburg.